Hey there guys, and welcome back to ZC Stories channel. And if you're new to our channel, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so every time we do have a new video, we're going to notify you. And for today's video, we are going to watch the video that most of our viewers requested me to react about this. This is about the 15 ways how the Malaysia did the impossible. This is regarding the COVID-19 and the pandemic, because as we all know that this is happening in the world right now, especially in my country, Philippines. There are a lot of positive cases and a lot of deaths because of this COVID-19. And yes guys, come and join with me and to watch this video so for us to be informed on how did the Malaysia survive on this pandemic. So without further ado, let's watch the video. So this is how Malaysia did the impossible, COVID-19. There's in the description box that it says, here are 15 ways Malaysia did the impossible. In March, Malaysia had 3 times more COVID-19 cases than any other country in Southeast Asia, and now one of the safest countries in the world. Wow! Wow! I hope this will happen here in our country as well. So, come on, I'm so excited to see this one. Let's jump into the video.
Imagine your country is going through a huge political crisis. You have a new leader and several states have new governments. To add to this, not only is your country facing political crisis, but also economical, health, and defense. And then, the worst thing that could ever happen happens. The coronavirus hits Malaysia. Malaysia was in some serious trouble. But don't you ever underestimate the power of Malaysians.
Wow. Wow. They work hand in hand, guys. Woo, city. Wow, it gives me goosebumps, guys. We all know that there's no cure yet for this COVID-19, so here we go guys.
Donations and volunteer organizations. So many people volunteered and so many organizations helped out. For example, Imaret provided healthcare workers with food, AC units, and raised over 3 million ringgit for medical supplies.
Wow, that's so lovely. Good
Number
job.
14, top doctor. Dr. Noor Hussam Abdullah has been ranked one of the top doctors in the entire world at fighting the coronavirus. And not only does he present
I wish we have that top doctor here in the Philippines as well.
That gathers support and also keeps people calm as he does it. Number 13, the movement control order and the enhanced movement control order. These things are not easy to pull off, and it took so many people and different organizations to work together to have them work.
Wow.
Number 12, indirect volunteers. There are so many people that helped out and volunteered and did so many different things like food delivery. Number 11, building temporary hospitals. Malaysia was able to build temporary hospitals very efficiently and quickly. For example, the largest agro park in Asia was able to be built into a hospital in 3 days.
Wow!
Number 10, the two-leg cluster.
3 days.
The two-leg cluster complied with any order from MOH, and they never complained even though they had to wait long hours in the heat. Number 9, banks. Banks lent to the borrowers for 6 months. Number 8, universities. Universities allowed students to stay for free and provided them food as well. Number 7, stipends. Nearly 4 million homes received up to 1,600 ringgit. Number 6, ignoring politics. Opposition leaders came together and forgot about politics.
This is what we really need, ignore politics.
That is really cool. Number 5, protecting the most vulnerable. Malaysia did a great job in protecting those that were most vulnerable, homeless and foreign workers. They were put in public halls and provided a tent. Number 4, Malaysians returning home. Malaysians returning home from overseas were provided a free hotel, free food, and COVID-19 testing during their 2-week quarantine. Number 3, respect for frontline workers. I've never seen so much respect and love for frontline workers. It was so beautiful to see all the support Malaysians gave to the frontline workers.
That is
Number
correct.
2, fixing the PPE shortage for frontline workers. At the beginning of the crisis, there wasn't enough PPE for all the frontline workers.
Yeah.
And so, Malaysians took it onto themselves. For example,
How?
a fashion designer realized she had a skill set that could be very valuable. And so she took the initiative to organize an entire team to make PPE. Prisoners make PPE. College students make PPE. Even a Malaysian born with no arms didn't let that stop her from making PPE.
Wow! This is what we really need.
And number one, most important, is teamwork. It didn't matter if you're a celebrity or an average person.
I really agree with this one. The number one,
it didn't matter
teamwork.
Your gender, your religion, your ethnicity. All Malaysians came together for the better of Malaysia.
Agree.
And that's how Malaysia was able to do the impossible. To go from a country that had 3 times more cases than any other country in Southeast Asia to now being one of the safest countries in the entire world.
Wow, guys. This is freaking cool. This is really amazing.
And lastly, I'd like to thank all the Malaysians that helped make this video possible. So many of you wrote to me, sent me videos and pictures, and specifically Pacific Baku, who's a motorcycle rider, let me take lots of his footage, along with Q Productions, who took beautiful drone shots. And you can find links to their channels in the description. So thank you to all of you who helped make this video possible.
Wow, that was really amazing, guys. Okay guys, that was the video from how did the Malaysia did the impossible. Wow, that 15 ways, that is really good. Yeah, I really agreed with that 15. Actually, some of it, the Philippines already did it, but I'm not sure if, I'm not saying that they did not did the teamwork, but there is something missing, guys. That is what we really need right now. We need to work hand in hand and also ignore the politics side for now. But I'm not sure in my country. I'm not saying bad things about our country, but that's what I have noticed. Sometimes politics entered about this pandemic. That is the reason why they cannot agree on it, and some are a very hard-headed guys. This is also depending on the people, especially in Malaysia. I think most of the people there followed the simple guidelines, the simple rules. I think mostly of the people in Malaysia have this discipline, because it is very important to have a discipline. If you don't have that discipline, most probably you will not follow on the guidelines. And this is what we really need right now. Actually, hope our country, our government seen this video. This is very informative, guys. This is also to share us for the whole world that we need to unite, we need to work hand on hand, and we should not blame one another on what is happening in the world right now, because this is a pandemic. This is not just a man-made creation. Are you agree with me, guys? This is a very wonderful ways of how the Malaysian did this, the impossible, to fight against the coronavirus. And the video is really amazing and very informative, and it will also inspire you guys, right? So yeah, I hope here in my country, I hope guys, we work on this together, and we need to work hand on hand. And please guys, please follow the simple rules. That is all what we can do. And also, yeah, I really do agree with that we need to respect our frontliners, because their job is really hard. Okay guys, that's all for our video for today, guys. Hope you like my video reaction. If you have any video suggestions, please let me know in the comment box section, or just simply email me at zcstories@gmail.com. And that's all for now, guys. Hope to see you again on my next vlog. Bye everyone!